Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after an insane amount of jibber-jabber, which was really all my fault, but I like to pretend that it wasn't. In any case, we have to go help Knock Knock deal with some challenge, I guess, issued to him in the form of his smelly old hat or something. I don't exactly know the, significance in goblin culture of issuing a challenge via a smelly hat, but that's fine. Oh, right, the headband of mental perfection. Does anyone need this before I head off and do my own thing? Maybe Lindsay? No, Canera definitely benefits from the increased intelligence. No, I think we'll just keep it as is then. Sure. Alright, let's do this. In terms of items, I think I'd just roll with what we have. Knock Knock, yep, definitely. Amiri, maybe? Or should I bring someone else? Now, Amiri can help us carry shit, so I think she might be the right choice here. Jathel's also fairly good with strength, as is Akun, definitely Rigongar, but I haven't used Rigongar or Octavia enough for me to really feel comfortable with them, so let's just roll with the crew that we have now. This might end up just being our permanent crew, mostly out of necessity from carry weight, because it seems that we've maybe run out of bags of holding in the entire known universe, as it turns out. Sure. Goblin clearing is where we need to go, I suppose. Unless there's someone else, or somewhere else, rather. I don't think there is. Okay, well, let's go towards the goblin clearing, because there's not much else for us to do right now. So in between episodes, I assigned a bunch of my counselors to work on a whole bunch of stuff. Excuse me, am I not in the right place? What? Oh, the goblin clearing is up there. I see. I was like, what the fuck? Am I not smelly or goblin-y enough for me to be able to allow entry into the goblin clearing? Like, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Why the hell am I being denied the opportunity to get my, tiefling stink all over the place? Unbelievable. And also, Amiri, I think you should maybe switch positions with Knock Knock here. Yeah. We've definitely been here before, for sure. Did I just quick save twice in a row? I think I did. Really sorry about that. I have this nasty habit of, quick saving constantly, I guess. Oh, I have to go there alone? Okay. So, I see. I guess I have to just get my rest of my crew members to just go home. Wait, then what am I supposed to do with my gear? I can't carry all this shit. You kidding me? Hold the fucking phone. Wait. You're joking. I can't carry all this shit. Okay, so if I get these guys to just go home, 13 hours. Right. The journey back and forth. Alright. I guess you guys can just go home then, except for Knock Knock. Yeah, we are definitely going to be struggling a lot, I think. Maybe I'll just wear the Korgath Shackled Fury for now, because that increases my strength by 6. As opposed to the 4, which isn't, too much of a boost, I guess. Alright, fine. Lightest touch. Increase my dexterity. But don't I want the alkali gloves? I think I do. Alright, so at least that, helps us a little bit, but not by much, I will say. Alright, fine. Let's just fucking do this. Maybe I can apply some scrolls or something to us and increase our strength that way. Because I guess we can also just leave a whole bunch of shit and then just pick it back up afterwards. Because right now we're a little, Wait, this isn't gonna affect my combat speed though, is it? No, it's only this stuff that increases my, or makes me slower in combat, I think. Alright, so we could do enlarge person, but that's gonna be not very long lasting. Knock Knock, can we increase your strength too, buddy? Yes, but not by much, I would say. Then let's just go back to this. Alright, fine. Unbelievable. Okay, Goblin King, we are here. We're not struggling to maintain our weight. No, that's not it at all. I'm just, I like to walk slowly. Knock Knock looks around, uncertain. You don't see anyone, and no goblin shapes about, and no sign of a goblin camp either. Something feels wrong. There's a strange feel in the air, and that hint of sulfur like you smelled a Knock Knock's cap in the throne room. Knock Knock speaks.
This, the place, but King, not here yet?
Knock Knock sounds slightly relieved, but he still looks ready to bolt. Something isn't right. Knock Knock nods, and as he does, you suddenly notice the surroundings melt away into trails of acrid smoke, revealing a number of goblins, weapons at the ready. Still, while their weapons are drawn, they do not attack. They have a curious light in their eyes and you haven't seen before, and it takes you a second to realize its determination. They don't look scared at all, merely stand at the ready, as if awaiting the command to attack. Oh, there he is. As you take in your new opponent, a familiar figure emerges from the tree line, but walking strangely, as if fighting the urge to hunch down on all fours, almost feral. Interesting. The figure looks to be the Goblin King you recall, but something is wrong about him. It's like someone tried to cram a larger creature inside of his skin. Tufts of fur, like that of a wolf, peek from his rags, and his eyes, rather than dull and soft, seem to hold cold fire in them. Ah. So the Lord of Cowardice returns. Let's get this over with. Knock Knock, this isn't the king. This is something that looks like him. Yeah, this is something that looks like him. I'm assuming it's a werewolf, or a shapeshifter of some kind. The king approaches, then stops, his face peeling back into an almost demonic smile. This is not the king, but some creature wearing his shape. Oh, and I guess we have another challenger. Okay, Munguk? When you think it can't get any worse, there's a strangely familiar thundering noise, and into the clearing lumbers none other than the hell giant Munguk, and from the smell of it, he's definitely been drinking. He stands behind the feral Goblin King, his huge club at the ready, and gives a low rumble, then snarls, pounding his chest.
Munguk say he not like us to play trick on him. Keep him waiting.
Knock Knock whispers to you.
He say hard to wait forever for promised love. It worse than getting stabbed with lance.
Knock Knock pauses.
Lance not kill him though, I guess.
The king gazes at you, and you feel your scalp rise. As he speaks, his voice is a rasp, like knives being dragged across a metal plate.
Which of you once ruled by this ragged shape I wear? The sooner your blood coats the ground, the sooner my debt here is done. And all you cattle smell alike to me, whether you walk all roast on a skewer.
Debt to whom? That would be this goblin here. He got your message. It's definitely a barghest, a demon, looks like a goblin, you know, like this one. A barghest? Aren't those like the dog demons or whatever? The king snarls.
I'm a barghest. I was summoned at the behest of a fae to defeat an ally of one who claims this land. Weakening this false king when the time of reckoning draws near.
He nods and Knock Knock and gives a barking laugh.
She said could be anyone I choose, so I chose the weakest one at your court, if only to fulfill my debt all the quicker and leave this wretched place. The price was that I had to take the shape of this.
He glances down at his body.
Humiliation.
You've been tricked. This is a fight you can't win. Do you know you are threatening a high priest and hero of Lamashtu, don't you? I didn't think Barghest would dare to kill any favored by the Great Mother. Okay, so it's a fairly easy bluff. What terms did you agree to? Maybe we can turn this against her, get your revenge. Then you'll return to whence you came, because we're not letting you kill anyone. Do I want to bluff, though? I'm assuming... You know what? Let's give it a try and see how it works out. The Barghest growls, low in its throat, as if suspicious, then suddenly stops, sniffing the air. It advances slowly, and Knock Knock looks about to withdraw, but you clamp him in place, forcing him to remain still. The Barghest gives another sniff, then backs away, snarling.
It is no matter. I'll kill another.
But you told her you'd kill Knock Knock. If you don't, you'll anger her. If you do, then Lamashtu will get upset. My bet? I chose a phase anger over the mother of beasts, but you made the pact, you lie in it. Can you? That doesn't sound binding. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to just kill this guy. Because I feel like we should be able to, right? Or do I want him to turn against the Fae? I guess we might as well go through with this, because I bluffed. The Barghest falls silent, and his eyes narrow suspiciously. Its skin twitches, and its lips peel back to reveal its fangs. It looks furious, but does not move to attack. In fact, it doesn't seem like it can, despite the bloodthirsty look in its eyes. Instead, the Barghest gives a blood-curdling howl, ichor spitting from its maw. It claws at the ground, ripping up great chunks of earth, then swipes at you in a frenzied launch and backs away, as if seeking to reach you, but unable to do past some unseen force. Knock Knock, behind an invisible wall formed by the shrieking beast, shrinks in terror. The other goblins in the circle seem to withdraw as well, terrified. Even Mungok seems surprised by the infernal fit. The hill giant backs away, as if from a rabid dog. Let's strike while it's frenzied, or hold on, maybe it'll drive them all away. Maybe it'll drive them all away? Okay, good. So I guess we don't need to fight his friends, we could just maybe fight the Barghest himself? Perhaps? As the Barghest howls in frustration, the creatures, first one, then another, begin to run, then all of them rout, desperate to get away from the mad creature. As the beasts flee, the Barghest remains, then gives one last choked snarl and vanishes, leaving the faint smell of sulfur in the air. You suspect that his failure will likely not end well for him, no matter where he returns to, but for now, the clearing is silent except for you and Knock Knock. Knock Knock gives a half smile, then nods at you.
Not so hard. Tell you mother of beasts watch over me. She not letting another beast get to me.
Alright, looks like we're done here, and looks like we scattered another potential threat to the kingdom. Be silent, you've led us into enough messes for the day. Don't let your tongue lead you into another. If we've dealt with this challenge, we need to deal with other matters. Another potential threat done?
Still, would like to speak with you later. Need something.
Knock Knock seems lost in thought. I'm just actually gonna try loading, because I want to see if I can actually fight that dude and kill him, because I feel odd about just letting him go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm jazzed that we didn't actually need to lift a finger, but I want to see what happens if we attack him while he's frenzied. I want to be able to maybe fight the dude by himself. So let's do this again, if you don't mind. Perception check. Lots of experience points, which is very welcome, of course. Thank you. That to whom? And then we'll bluff again. Obviously, we'll succeed. Yeah, do that, and then while he's frenzied, we attack. Taking advantage of the creature's mad rage, you leap to attack. The creatures in the clearing falter, seemingly hesitant to charge you in Knock Knock or get anywhere close to the tricked beast. You take advantage of the chaos and use their fear against them. Oh, interesting. So now we're fighting him with everyone else? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty awesome. Knock Knock, I'm gonna let you deal with this yourself. You should be able to you should be more than capable of doing this by yourself, I'm hoping. Yep. Fan-fucking-tastic. Holy crap. Even better. Knock Knock is picking himself up, but it's clear that he has no idea what to do next, oblivious to the potential threats waking up around him, still rubbing his face to brush the blood off and ash, and he's starting to glance around, distractedly looking for his teeth. What? Knock Knock has won, beaten your false king. Hail Knock Knock. Raise your weapons to Knock Knock, you beasts. He's your new master now. Hold on, maybe the disappearance of the king will drive them all away. I'd say let's take this chance to praise Knock Knock? Please tell me that we succeed. Fan-fucking-tastic. The surrounding creatures jump at your words, including Knock Knock. He then watches as the eyes turn on him, then one at first, then more. The goblins begin to strike the butt of their weapons against the ground slowly, then faster and faster, doing two quick strikes, a pause, then two strikes again. Even Munguk, puzzled, begins to join in, pounding the butt of his club unsteadily into the ground. Then smiling, he pounds the club faster and faster. He must really be drunk or was really under the Barghest spell, or arguably both. Knock Knock looks enthralled. He does quarter turns looking at all the goblins worshipping him, his jaw agape. You notice he's still a bit unsteady and swaying slightly. You did it, Knock Knock. You wanted to be a hero, here you are. Don't turn anymore, Knock Knock, please. Just stand still and enjoy this. You are the hero, Knock Knock. Knock Knock follows your gesture, and as he turns, but already unsteady, he twists and falls again, collapsing to the ground. Then the drumming falls awkwardly silent with a few gasps, then laughing from the goblins. To his credit, Knock Knock picks himself up and dusts himself off. Then the drumming resumes. He's giving a half smile as if he's not certain of his own success. Knock Knock gives a half smile, then nods at you. Not
so hard. Tell you, mother of beasts, watch over me. She not let another beast get to me.
Okay, great. So, I guess we're done here? Sure. Now we get to loot this guy, yes? Whoa, nice! And of course, we are now over-encumbered and cannot travel. Great, thanks. Thanks a lot. Really, really appreciate it. Fine, how about that? And then I guess we'll just get some dudes to come pick us up or something. So we got... Oh, we can't identify because we don't have anyone in our team who's able to do that. Gotcha. Is there anyone that we can speak to? Can I talk to Munguk? Let me just quickly check to see if we can speak to Munguk. Or at least one of these chuckleheads. Nope. No one I can speak to, and I'm pretty sure those things aren't important, so let's just get the fuck out of here. As quickly as we can possibly muster, of course, which is not very fast at all, but there you have it. Why does the game think that we're still in combat? What the hell, music? Making me feel all tense and nervous and shit? Unbelievable. I have enough problems in my life as it is. We don't need to add to my problems by making it seem like I'm under constant attack. I'm having flashbacks to like fucking Morrowind with the cliff races and shit. Dun 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 dun. Fuck me. And then they get us stuck in a between a rock and a hard place. And then you just being stuck in combat for like 50 million years. I mean, I guess if it's gonna take us 20 hours, we might as well just get back home then, shouldn't we? Yeah, and then we'll also talk to Knock Knock and then see what he thinks about life and all that jazz. Hopefully that's enough for you. Alright, to the main square, I believe, because I'm pretty sure that's where he is now. And before I forget, let me just quickly switch out the belt situation, because I will forget. I guarantee you. If I don't do this now, if I'm not doing this while I'm talking about it, I will forget. And then I'll wonder why my stats are all jacked up and not what it used to be or whatever. And then it'll be this whole mystery until I can finally figure it out, which will of course not happen in my lifetime, but will most likely be something that needs to be passed on to my future generation, as it were. But since that's still a few years away, I think we'll just go ahead and fix it now. There we go, it's been fixed. Can I also get someone to... Oh, they already investigated it. I see. So we have cold blood and fiery blood. Okay. Is there any reason why I shouldn't? Besides the keen thing increasing my potential critical stuff. I guess I'll just do a couple of weapon sets then. Yeah, so let's try rolling with this for now, Knock Knock. Cold blood and fiery blood. It should do more damage overall. I'm assuming it won't do as many crits though, which I guess could be problematic. Fabrosi, what the fuck? That was weird. What are these? Mysterious well? I can go down a well? The water is gone. completely gone. Do I really have to go to the neighbor's well now? Let me talk to Knock Knock first. Knock Knock doesn't look up at your approach. He's hunched over, hard in thought. One of his ears is even twitching slightly at the effort. Knock Knock, is something wrong? You might want to stop thinking before you hurt yourself. What are you doing, cowering there? Is something wrong? Knock Knock's ear twitching stops in mid-twitch and he swivels his head towards you.
Been thinking about being a hero. If Knock Knock can even be a hero or not.
Are you actually doubting yourself? He nods at you.
You are longshanks and half-shanks who speak poorly, mangle words, bathes.
He gestures around.
But you make big tribe, found nation, build big city, even if city smells bad. Do great things and Knock Knock does things, and they seem small, ridiculous. I want to do what you do, but asking how?
Oh, Knock Knock. Don't compare yourself to me. You're a hero in your own right. You've been more than a hero than you proved it. You've dealt with the mighty Mongok, saved your tribe, erected great temples of Lamashtu, and survived a Goblin King twice and won. Not everyone's meant to be a hero in the same way. Maybe you should give up on this nonsense of being a hero. No, you're a hero, dude. At your words, Knock Knock straightens up, inch by inch, until he's standing tall. He holds in his breath proudly until you see his ears turn red. Then he exhales, coughing. But when his fit ends, he seems to be chewing over your words and nodding to himself. You're more a hero than most I've met, Knock Knock. You've triumphed over a number of challenges that would have broken others. A hero can be many things, and even when heroes doubt themselves, have faith, simply don't give up. That's enough. That's hero enough, and even I can see it. I don't want to make a show of it, but you're the most heroic goblin I've ever met. You've triumphed over a lot of challenges, buddy. Knock Knock looks up at you, his eyes narrow, as if trying to judge if you're being serious.
You mean it? Knock Knock proves self?
Kneel, Knock Knock. I pronounce you hero of the kingdom. Congratulations. Look, take it or leave it. You want to be a hero or not? To be clear, this isn't a paid position and no murdering and stealing either. Kneel, Knock Knock. I shall knight you. Sir Knock Knock, I can't even see this coronation or this initiation process because the stupid roof is covering Knock Knock. What the fuck? I can't even talk to the guy and look at his face? I have to stare at this roof? Burn this fucking house down. Knock Knock kneels down, winces as his knee finds a rock, then shifts to a new position. Accidentally facing away from you, you decide to let it go. Knock Knock, I pronounce you hero of the kingdom Chumbo. I forgot that we named our kingdom Chumbo, hero of the stolen lands, and grant you a title that can never be taken away from you, that of fellow hero to Fabrosi Cortez. Rise. After a moment, he grunts, straightens, and places his hand on his hips.
I accept.
He thinks for a moment.
Now all is needed is a hero statue.
Being our hero doesn't give you access to the treasury, by the way. I don't have the funds or time to make a statue. I'll let you sort that one out on your own. Do what you need to do. I have other matters to attend to. I'll let you sort that one on your own. I don't want to say that. If you want to make a statue out of your own feces, then I won't stop you. Knock Knock seems lost in thought, completely happy at your acknowledgement of his role. You hope you don't regret this. How is the Lamashtu worship? Knock Knock gives a grin that nearly splits his face and his ears perk up.
Growing, many are drawn by the stink. All swarm to the mother shrine like happy flies. More and more animals. Too, rats and snakes and...
He licks his lips.
Even more than we can eat. They temple and bellies are full, and mother is pleased.
Knock Knock nods, and you decide he's still wearing the same grin, staring off into space and rubbing his belly. You decide to let it go. Great, thanks. Is that it? So, wait, is Knock Knock's storyline done then or something? Whoa, interesting. After defeating the vicious Barghest who took a form of a late Goblin King, Knock Knock seemed to find his own way of being a hero, not in a form he sought to be, but in being loyal to Fabrosi Cortez and his kingdom. And I must admit that while his attitude didn't change much, Knock Knock has grown. I'm ready to trust him watching our backs in fights, knowing that he'll be there when we need him. Aw, that's nice. Even Lindsay's come around. So, I guess, does that mean that there are maybe 4 steps to their quests. I'm assuming it's on a case-by-case thing, although it does certainly kind of... Oh. It does kind of certainly seem that way. Maybe it ends with 4. Oh. Well, like, I don't know if Ekun's is done. Well, you know what? I guess there's no point in speculating, because it either is or it isn't. So I have a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong, which I guess is pretty much everything. Well, not entirely though, is it? So wait, there's not much else for me to do besides kingdom management again? Are you kidding me? Come on, really? I don't want to have to fucking do more kingdom management stuff. I was hoping that that would lead to something more. Not that I don't enjoy this, it's just, well, I can only make so many episodes about kingdom management stuff. Ugh. Alright, well, it does appear that it's just gonna be more kingdom management stuff, because I'm pretty sure I can explore more than what we already have. And I'm fairly certain the Tenebris steps are still locked off. That's being worked on, I believe. That, I guess. Oh, right, we need to go see Erlene. Oops. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me go see her now. Of course, it's gonna take 50 million years to load into the thing again, but that's fine. Back to the main square, please. Unless she's moved shops, which I don't think is the case. I think she... Oh man, she was actually probably standing right next to a knock-knock too. My god. I should have smelled her a mile off. She smells faintly of my anus. I don't know why. And I also don't know why I know the smell of my anus, but, you know, things happen. You play around a badminton with a friend, and then suddenly you're smelling your own anus and shit. It's happened before, right? I mean, I'm sure it's something that happens on a regular basis. Erlene, what do you say? Have you smelled your friend's anus or your own anus while playing a round of badminton that goes horribly, horribly wrong or right? Erlene looks at you with hesitation and almost fear. Greetings, your highness. You've come to fetch your order, right? So here's the thing. I sent the gemstones to my partner, as we agreed. Now it turns out it's not enough. He wants something else from the stolen lands. You see, magic artifact gatherers need extremely rare ingredients at times, such as a unicorn's horn. These animals are rare. They don't come along very often, and many people consider killing them for their horns to be pretty bad, but because of their intelligence. You're not someone to be stopped by petty superstition, are you? Why don't you do it yourself? I'm not killing a good-hearted sentient being for some magical trinket. I won't track down and hunt a unicorn, but I'll bring you a unicorn horn if I ever come across one. Very well, I'll do it. Where can I find the unicorn? Why don't you do it yourself? I'm afraid I'm not much of a hunter, your highness. It skewered me on its horns in a flash. You're our best shot. Okay, should I do this or should I not? Alright, I'll do it. Where do I find the unicorn? Just as you say, your highness. We'll have to, we'll look at... We look to have a long wait before us, I think. Wait, I already have a unicorn horn? Here's the unicorn horn. I hope your partner can be trusted to carry this. Oh, wait, I think I found it from some loot or something, right? Anyways, here's the unicorn horn. Erlene regards the unicorn's horn with admiration. Oh my, I never hoped to hold such a rarity in my hands. Thank you, your highness. I'm sure we can make this in time. Make it this time. I'll keep you abreast of a progression. I'm assuming I'm being swindled here. Yeah.
Step, step, step.
If I know anything about swindlers, and by that I mean to say I know nothing about swindlers except for Tilda Swinton? Is that her name? Not to imply that she's a swindler of any kind, but you know, I mean, it's in her name, so obviously. Obviously. Again, not to engage in any slanderous things. But I do kind of feel like I'm being fleeced. Like I'm doing her dirty job and shit, and getting her all these things that won't actually end up getting me what I want, I guess you could say. But wait, I suppose that's the end of it then, isn't it? Yeah. Not much else to do. We also need to talk to Chemo, so I guess we'll do that once we head out. But I think for now, let's end the episode off here for now. Yeah. And then I guess I'll let some more time pass in between episodes to see where this goes. Hopefully, it won't take too long for us to get something new going, because I would really rather not have to just spend the rest of my days skipping time and, you know, re-rolling and fucking save scumming till the end of days, as it were. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So for now, thanks for watching it. Have good breakfast.